Dream. All right, Ethan. So I'm gonna need you to do me a favor and name 2 teams.
Time to say the N word.
Frame 1. Man's been waiting all this time.
Play.
Yup.
Hold on. Let me pull up a team list here.
I'm very excited to see. What do you think is going to get Game of the Year?
I hope it's It Takes Two, just to rub it in Take Two's face.
Yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. I wish I hadn't voted so long ago. Because I would have definitely voted for It Takes Two in light of what's going on.
We need to do some math real quick here.
There's 32 teams.
Okay, hold on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's 8 times 4?
8 times 4?
Yes.
32.
Okay, this is all the teams then. Play.
Yo, it's Patty.
Be the Jaguars.
It's Roman. Be the Jaguars. You better have a plan that does not involve me getting beat up by the Buccaneers.
No, be the Jaguars and play.
Welcome into the live, fam. How y'all doing? We're hanging out on Twitch playing some Madden. Play the Texans?
Yeah.
This is the most Thursday night football. All right.
Or, I have a different option if you'd like that one more.
Depends on what the Jaguars color rush looks like. Oh, it's actually really good.
My second pick is Eagles versus Jets. You're the Eagles.
Oh, I'll just take this one. I don't even know what this team is capable of. I can't pick my offensive focus because I don't know what they can do. Fuck it, run inside.
Our Jaguars.
And let's defend medium pass. Who is this nigga? I've never seen this person. But yeah, if you head over to the Twitch, which is the name of the Twitch is in the TikTok live title, then you can experience the Madden 22 shit that I'm about to be going through. I'll probably play like 2 or 3 games and then head out because I got to do other stuff. Bro, this is really about to be 32 minutes of me asking who these people are.
Kick off.
Because believe it or not, I couldn't name... The only Jacksonville Jaguar I can name is Trevor Lawrence.
Did you even try to run that ball back?
Yeah.
Why did you ran straight at the guys? A whole group of people.
Well, I didn't have any outside blocks, so what was I supposed to do?
Anything.
Well, this is going to be great. This is not going to be good for me. That could have gone worse. That definitely could have gone worse. So apparently Trevor Lawrence was carried by his receivers in college. That's good to know. Watch this. Move your ass! Why? I just started, bro. My thick-ass center just stood there looking. He's like, I wonder what happens if I stand directly in the path of my running back. Catch this.
You didn't even collide with the running. Like, the running back and the lineman didn't even collide. You just flipped on each other until he fell down.
I am the greatest Madden player who ever lived.
I mean, all you did was run.
Like, bro. Your favorite team could never. Your favorite team could absolutely never.
Run in a straight line away from 3 guys.
Bro, they were on my ass.
But they didn't even, like, dive for your ankles.
Oh,
I would have taught you.
Yo, what's poppin'? Does he respond? Sometimes. Yo, I appreciate the likes. I'm so fucking annoyed, bro. Hey, I got a new follower. You love to see it. I was gonna go live yesterday, but when I got back from the gym, I started playing some VR shit. And the next thing I knew it was 9 p.m. And I was like, well, past my bedtime. Because I'm 45 and I'm old as hell. I don't even know if Jacksonville has good defense. That's not the... I hate when I try to switch defenders to make a play and it just puts me on the wrong person. I'm like, yeah, I wanted to be 30 feet away from the ball. Thank you very much. That's what I wanted. Sometimes when I'm watching real football and I see somebody do something stupid, I'm like, oh, he switched to the wrong defender probably. Yo, the likes still coming through. We got hella likes going on in here. I appreciate it though. Just go ahead and spam like. Why not? Why not? I know everybody's like, if you spam like, I'll block you. I'm like, why? Why do you want to discourage engagement on your channel? That makes no sense to me. Spam all you want. I'm totally fine with it. Unless it like registers with TikTok's algorithm as suspicious activity. But I don't think TikTok's algorithm is that smart. You know what's getting on my nerves, bro? Okay, right? Because I've already done a TikTok video about how I'm just desensitized to TikTok titties because I see them all the time, and I'm never asking for them. Like I never hop on my TikTok. I don't hop on my For You and be like, man, I really hope I see some titties today. But they're just always in my face, and I'm like, cool. But if I see a video that has titties, it's totally fine. That video just gets to stay there. Nobody says anything about it. But if I stitch it and I'm like, hey, look, I drew Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I get my shit taken down for adult nudity. I'm like, oh, sorry. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Goku does have his titties out. Forgot about that.
Yeah, it's the same thing with female creators that they'll do whatever video and like, oh, cleavage, but you know, kids can shake their ass for money.
Yeah. Catch the ball! I caught the ball! Bro. Anytime something goes even a little bit well for me in Madden, I'm so happy about it. Is that sad? Yeah. It must be. Nice. Bro, look at that elite ball placement. That's elite ball. I appreciate the likes. That's elite ball placement. If you want to see some elite ball placement, head on over to the Twitch. The link is in the bio, brother. No! I caught that shit, and you can't tell me I didn't. And that is incomplete.
It looked pretty incomplete to me. I got hit by a brick fucking wall.
There's no running game in this town, apparently.
Not when you don't have a defense.
True.
There wasn't a man alive blocking.
I could already tell from the moment that I received the snap that I wasn't gonna get any yards off that run. See, what's crazy is that you think I'm about to kick this fucking ball. I'm not punting this ball.
It looks like you're doing these hot fix.
Well, I threw, wouldn't you believe, an interception.
Just straight to the defender.
He wasn't there when I let go of the ball. How y'all doing? We got, hold on, 716 likes, fam. Can we get to 1,000 likes? Is that something we can do?
From the same person?
It's from somebody.
Yeah, but I mean, if one person can get 1,000 likes, isn't the meaning of a like diminished?
Alright, bro, I don't care about how many people it is. All I care about is how many things. But if you get $1,000 from one person, does it change anything if you were to get $1 from 1,000 people?
That is so much different.
How?
Because using Reddit's like system and receiving money are two vastly different things.
I don't know how the like system on this app even works.
That's why I just asked you the question I asked you. Put that idea into your head.
Yeah, catch it! Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Give me some blocks. Give me some blocks. Give me some blocks. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Free R. Kelly or Harvey Weinstein? Absolutely not. Definitely not Harvey Weinstein.
Why either of them? Who said that?
I can't read that. Skidmark Sammy, is that your name?
If it's in TikTok, then I don't care, and B can't do anything about it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Free Peter Scully. I don't know who that is. 1,000 likes, bro. Y'all popping off today. Y'all are popping absolute. Y'all popping the fuck off, bro.
Are you good?
I'm chilling, bro. What? I caught it and he just let go. No, we're instant replaying that, Ethan. I need you to pay attention. I need you to. Ball caught perfectly. Ball caught perfectly. Perfectly. Look at it. One-handed catch. He just runs and he's like, nah, do it again. I don't like the way I caught it. I love Madden NFL football so much. Best game series. Absolutely best use of. I can't make shit happen on the ground. So I need my receivers to catch the fucking ball, bro.
It's a modifier. Home team receivers have autism.
Home team receivers have extra chromosomes. But not extra hands. You're gonna go now? Alright, I'll catch you.
And then just like, oh, the butterfly.
I love birds. Not at the bird, people die everywhere. People die. Target doesn't die. He's fine. Target sends him to die. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. I was watching. I feel like
I can't. The game won't let me.
So you know how Florida has 3 teams. It just don't feel like they do because they have the Buccaneers, the Jaguars, and the Dolphins. That's like 1 1/3 teams. Like, when's the next time you're gonna see the Jaguars in the playoffs? Remember Blake Bortles?
Where are the Buccaneers from?
Tampa Bay.
I didn't know that was in Florida.
I would like them. What's up?
Florida. When I hear Florida teams, I don't think it's Florida.
I would like them to get a 4th team called the Tallahassee Titties, but we'll see. We'll see about that in the future.
Why wouldn't they be called the Tallahassee Tassels?
Say something about potassium?
Wow.
Bro, I cannot hear you.
Call them the Tallahassee Tassels.
I see. What did I hear? It's calcium?
Somehow.
Don't worry about me, bro. You know I'm deaf, and that's what I don't appreciate about what's going on.
I guarantee you that's not the reason.
What do you think it is, then?
How loud's that game right now?
Don't worry about all that.
Compared to me, how loud is the game? Because it happens for every game you've ever played. That you have it cranked to a billion.
Look, bro.
You never hear me.
Look, bro. I have you set to 200%. I had the game volume at like 70 something just now. It's not even full volume. It's totally fine.
So then what magic are you doing to make me quiet and the game loud?
I don't know, bro.
Because if you were deaf, you'd have issues hearing both.
I have to choose what I listen to. My brain defaults to whatever I'm already hearing. I heard calcium, I'm sorry.
I got it in my bones.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it from all the chalky milk?
Yeah.
Yeah. All them grilled cheese you be eating.
Maybe I should eat more grilled cheese.
You can never go wrong with a grilled cheese.
I'm gonna have to go get chopped milk now because of this.
Because of what?
You mentioned it. Simply mentioning food. It's game over for me.
It's curtains. Let's go.
call me Spartan. I'm the chief. You put respect on my name.
I'm not a Spartan. I am the Spartan. O'Shaughnessy? Oshag Hennessy? Anyway. No! Fuck, bro. Sometimes when I go to kick the ball, my indicator doesn't pop up on screen, and so I'm just like, hey, bro. I'm literally just flying blind out here.
I like that the Marines will, like, go out of their way to get better weapons. Alright, good job, boys.
There's currently nobody watching on TikTok, so I'm going to go ahead and end that live and focus on what I got going on over here, you feel me?
You bitch.
I got 3 new followers and 136 viewers. Nice.
On
That's
what?
pretty neat on TickleTack.
136 viewers? How many followers do you have?
A little over 1,000.
Damn.
I'll just say, out of all 3 of the platforms that I use, I have the highest like viewer interaction to follower base ratio on on TikTok.
That was an unfortunate running play.
Yeah. This is about how it's been for me. Nobody can do anything on the ground. Pick it! Oh. It's not enough that I forced a 3 and out. I wanted the interception too. That man was coming straight for me. There was no way in hell I was about to sit there and try to run that shit back.
Hello, Jackal.
Ethan?
I'm gonna come ruin your day.
So you know how you have an offensive line in football?
Yes.
I would love to know what happened to mine. Them niggas went on hiatus.
What's that? What's that one joke? I think it's a Ingram's joke. I think it was when Aaron was doing his Obama impression. He said something, but it's like, not so.
That's so. I've never got my rocks off quite so hard.
Oh,
Never had so much awesome president sex.
Yeah, you'd think being the president I wouldn't get trimmed or whatever.
Please don't call it that.
Presidential sex?
Why? Well, that's not the part we're talking about. I'm talking about what you just said.
What? You think Obama isn't hitting licks out here?
That's not what you said either. And no, I don't think the president is out here robbing folks. Well, the former president, leave me alone. Actually, he's out there hitting buckets, not licks. Have you seen that man play basketball lately, bro? Still got it.
In his blood.
Right.
Live on Twitch.
I mean, when you're right, you're right.
Why is it like this?
It's just crazy to me that that guy tried to convince the internet that, like, there being so many black folks in the NFL and NBA is black privilege. And I'm just like, interesting. That's a very fascinating thing to say.
Imagine being good at your job.
Right? Black privilege. Every example he gave was stupid. Like, black people could say the N-word. I'm like, correct. What about it? White people could say, hey, Dad, you're home. So I don't see the point you're trying to make. I thought you might like that one.
That's such a stupid argument.
They were all stupid. It's like black folks can get
They're
into the
not-
music
they're
industry
not
easier.
Physically restrained from saying it.
It's just you might get your ass beat if you're around the wrong people.
doesn't like it.
But if you walk up in Compton and say it, you might get shot. But that's you chose to do that.
You didn't even open your mouth. Have that happen.
Like you might like that might happen to you, but again, you're the one who chose to go to Compton and do some dumb shit, so but it's like, oh, black people can get into the industry, the music industry so easy. All they have to do is talk shit and make it rhyme. They don't need to learn how to play any instruments, and I'm just like, James Brown, Michael Jackson, Prince, Stevie Wonder, Jimi Hendrix. Like, what are you talking about? Also, the greatest rapper of all time is a white guy.
I've met my first grievance with Halo.
Nice.
Not nice.
Not right. Alright, let's go.
There's there's little fucking like islands essentially, and each island is separated by this giant infinite chasm, and you can only get across at a very specific spot / if you're allowed to.
Sounds right to me.
Because I can make that jump, I can cross that gap easy as fuck. I have a grappling hook. I can make it, but I just hit an invisible wall, and that's just it. Fast travel?
No! Now I have thrown the interception.
R to fast travel. Never fast travel to Halo.
Oh my god, I forgot that's a thing now. It's like there's a day-night cycle. I'm like, why is there so much going on in this Halo campaign that it needs a day-night cycle? What the fuck is this? Grand Theft Auto. Am I stealing a ring? Speaking of stealing rings, I need another fucking Uncharted game, bro. Get it? Because the ring that he wears on his necklace, wore until the third game, does not actually belong to him. He stole it. And by he, I mean Nathan Morgan, who changed his name to Nathan Drake when he went on the lam. Right. I say it to somebody who's played all 4 Uncharted games.
All 5.
You played Lost Legacy? Oh, you played Golden Abyss, didn't you?
5 out of 6. I forgot about Lost Legacy.
I see. What's Golden Abyss like? Is it good?
Anyway.
I agree. I mean, there are no great games on the PS Vita. I just thought maybe it was decent.
Jack is on there, so you better watch your mouth. Secondly, I don't fucking remember. I know I played it.
Please, please, please! No! Every time I try to throw more than 14 yards on a pass, bro. It doesn't matter. I'm winning 26-0, but I'm not winning hard enough. Okay, so I can't get any run game going on. I need to focus on throwing this ball.
Hold on. We're gonna try something here.
Yo.
Can I give this?
That was a terrible kick.
I know I have an assault rifle. I need a side kick.
Is that what you wanted?
What?
18 yards, you dumbass. You should have just taken the fucking knee.
Where'd you go? Marine?
Ignoramus.
Marine? Come here, I'm trying something on you.
Hamilton.
I can't give him an energy sword. Well, worst game. 0 out of 10.
Who else is talented that's also black? Stephen Everett. Anthony Hamilton, Anderson .Paak. You good?
Oh man, I wasn't prepared for that.
It's just dumb to say like black people can just become famous in music without any talent. Like, tell that to all the SoundCloud niggas. Like, bro, Tech 9. This man just ran 20 yards, and I just allowed that shit to happen. I'm depressed. I'm about to spit on the mic, live on Twitch. You're gonna see that shit. We would be more fun with water guns.
What I'm noticing is that the original intention of this bigger TV was not to play games on it, and since Halo was broken and only works on this TV, it is like breaking my neck to look at it.
You should try to see if you can beat it before the rubber bands crush it. Me and this other guy got frozen. This is a finished game.
I'm watching. You threw it out of bounds.
He threw it.
He threw it out of bounds.
Did you not see me and the guy get frozen?
No.
Yeah.
There should be a delay to where your action is the play if I look. I immediately look, so.
Is there not a like a rewind button on it? They added that recently.
Doesn't look like it.
Interesting.
Okay, expand the chat. Global.
Oh, just clip it, and you'll see it. Oh my god.
I can change my color.
It was in my hands, bro.
Don't do stupid stuff. You will be
a fumble, because what else would happen? A fumble, because what else would happen? A I tried to slide and it didn't work. Ethan, football's my favorite sport. You know this about me. Be like that. Would it be like that? Especially when it be like that.
Let's see here. I'm gonna.
Ethan, do you exfoliate?
Exfoliate?
Yes.
My skin with like lotion?
Almost. That's moisturizing. This man has put up no yards.
What do you mean?
Exfoliate?
Yeah.
Like get your pores opened up.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Tell him about that. What you're on about.
Basically, you gotta scrub the shit out of your face.
That's not something I do on regular occasion.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my.
Why can't I catch it?
Maybe it's like my wedge. You know when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it. Sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
You take the moon and you take my balls.
I'll be back.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well,
James O'Shaughnessy.
but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now Lawrence.
Oh my god.
But it's incomplete. So
Oh my god.
completions. Third down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Makes sense to me.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's
Why?
and they turn it over.
I just want to know why. That's all.
On fourth down. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. He's going to go deep for Conley.
What?
Got his man complete.
What? I didn't pick that? Okay, game. Okay, game. Okay, game. Makes sense to me.
And the Texans get a bit closer. Fairbairn
Whatever.
for the extra point. And that'll
Whatever, game. Whatever you feel like doing. Works for me.
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. Looking downfield for Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And now you can catch a ball.
Taken in. And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. Play action. It's Lawrence. Connection made with Chenault. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Touchdown.
Let's go. I've been in total focus mode the whole time. He's fine.
3 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Flag? What happened?
Just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call.
Works for me. Works for me.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. Nothing can stop him. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
They'll run on 1st down. Johnson.
Know your place, yeah, know your place, yeah. I got licks in Illa right now, I'm impatient. I got women on the cell trying to give me hell, yeah. I still wish a nigga would, I still wish him well, yeah. Know your place, yeah, know your place, yeah. I got licks in Illa right now, I'm impatient.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Shit.
He will have a 1st down here.
Shitty titties.
I always
Boom,
appreciate
boom.
runners who understand situations. That was just 30 inches. No reason to dance that's exactly what he did.
Now they'll throw with Taylor. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Malcolm Brown. Credit him
Works
with the
4B.
sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on second.
Oh, pinche cabrón. Let's get it.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Flush to his right. Taylor's got the first down and more. And he'll even
Pain,
avoid the
bro.
contact in the end as he will
Pain,
finally
bro.
slide
Look at the
it
yards he just picked up. Look at the fucking yards, bro.
up there on the scramble. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Let's go.
Gain on the play there, second down. Here's Taylor. That's
He caught that?
tight end Akins. This
Okay.
will be a 5-yard pickup as they move
Okay.
from the 20 to the 15. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Meanwhile, a throw by Taylor is incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Taylor on fourth down. And he's going to be intercepted.
This is a pick six, right? This is a pick six, right? This is a pick six, right? No, because I
Picks it off.
can get a block on my right side. That's great. That's great. That's great.
Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Dancing to his left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw right side of the tight end is Shaughnessy.
Brady. I don't know why I said that. He's not even in this game.
Position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath.
This game stresses me out, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback.
And this is gonna be
Oh.
intercepted.
Oh.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And the
I'm the
Texans
fuck
are gonna
on.
take over at their own 13-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Ow.
Pass complete. This one to Danny Amendola.
Danny Amendola. He's on the Jaguars now? I didn't know that. No, he's on the Texans. I'm stupid.
The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
I feel like I could have picked that, but whatever.
Off that time as that one falls to the ground. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again, it's Taylor. And he'll find Akins there, complete. 9 yards, and that
The
leaves
pain
him
that I
just
feel.
short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Here's Taylor. He'll drop
Bro, these guys have glue on their gloves.
and he is going to have a Texans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Taylor.
I can't stop him. He's moving the bro like. Look how hard I'm winning too, and I'm still not happy. Yeah, fuck you. Look at this. I've thrown almost 500 yards. 5 touchdowns, bro. I'm still not satisfied. Or from the passer, I can already tell. We'll take that. 2nd and 20. I'll take that. I will take that.
Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Got this in.
Please. All I need is a fumble, bro. I need a fumble, bro.
First down is this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there.
I'm depressed. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back.
Watch this. Watch this.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down.
Damn.
And his throw's going to be
It could have been everything I needed it to be.
At this point in the game, they've got to
Oh, my
continue to
knee.
try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taylor.
What? Ow. Amendola is not that damn good.
Down as the tackle's made.
I know he's not that damn good. I watched him in New England. He's not that good. Never has been.
Here's Taylor to throw.
Not even Mike Evans is that. Well, that's a touchdown.
Forced out to
Fuck's sake.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tyrod Taylor, a 12-yard touchdown.
That's Tyrod Taylor?
The Texans cut into that lead.
I did not realize that.
Defensively, by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now.
Bullshit.
Doing different lanes. Are they going to use a spy? But they have
This
to
is
come
fine,
up with
though.
options because right now, he's hurting them.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Now they're down big
I'll take it.
here in the fourth.
I'm scoring on this drive. I wish you know that.
Fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way
Nice.
to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another
Well,
example
that's fine.
of just good mobility.
That's fine.
And that is incomplete.
I could do this a little bit better anyway. I meant to throw it to circle. I fucked it up so bad anyway. Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Let's get it.
There's Shenault for the Jacksonville touchdown.
He teleported over there.
Oscar Shenault, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 40 points.
Down the middle. Bumped the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Houston's offense taking over again. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about
I don't know about
doing
you,
it because
but
there are a lot of
me
people watching
personally,
the body
my
language of
favorite
the
part
guys on the
about
field.
owning
Now, if
animals
call
is when they
plays
piss on you.
executed, they need to do that.
Sounds like a great time, honestly.
Otherwise, there could be
Yeah, it's the best.
repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning.
I got a question for you, Ethan.
Meanwhile, they take a shot
When you be in the bathroom, do you ever just randomly punch the shower curtain?
No.
Interesting. Maybe that's a black guy thing.
Or is like suspicious someone's cheating?
Well, no, it's just like,
Yeah.
say, yo, what's good, Soda? Say fucking Ghostface is coming after you. You know, you gotta stay vigilant, bro. He could come from anywhere. Ghostface.
Well, I said Candyman because yeah.
Because mirrors and shit. I feel you.
Nope.
Because he's black.
Yup.
I see. I mean, Candyman don't kill black folks though.
Really?
At least from what it seems like. I've never seen him kill a black person. No, he killed a black girl in the new movie. Never mind. I remember not liking that because I was like, that's literally against his character from the last 4 movies, but whatever.
Before you get angry, I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Why did he catch that?
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One last shot for Taylor.
Dumb bitch. All right. Look what I've accomplished. 40-14. That works for me. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, sure, I threw 4 interceptions, but it don't even matter. Look, I put up 500 yards.
It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play
Look at my QB rating, bro.
style in a different flow.
I can't start the flash right until he gets back.
Okay. I am now free of dog and dirt. You may be angry.
So let me tell you about a little something called the Speed Force. In DC continuity, the Speed Force is a pocket dimension that exists around the planet Earth that regulates all kinetic energy on the planet. Sometimes it's the entire universe, sometimes it's the whole multiverse, doesn't matter. We're just going to go with the whole planet. It exists because Barry Allen got struck by lightning and got super speed. But also, it always exists. Chose Barry Allen. We don't got to talk too much about that. But in the show, the Speed Force is a place that Barry can go to whenever he needs to figure something out. And it will present itself in the form of somebody he recognizes, either to facilitate the conversation a bit better or to punish him for something that he did wrong. Like, it'll turn into somebody that he couldn't save so that he'll feel guilty, or it'll turn into Joe, or it'll turn into his mom to make him feel more comfortable, right? Totally cool. I want to know, so apparently during Crisis on Infinite Earths, which I did not watch all of because the first episode was so bad. No, the first 2 episodes were so bad. Apparently, after the Green Arrow became the Spectre, he gave Barry a power boost, which poisoned the Speed Force. That's not a thing. Not even the negative Speed Force can poison the Speed Force. Yeah, I've seen the Flash episode, the Supergirl episode, and the Arrow episodes of Crisis. Or no, the Batwoman episode? Whichever one had them go visit Bruce Wayne. I saw that one too, and I hated it. That's when I stopped. But I watched the Flash episode when I was watching...
Damn it! White women! Let my tail keep going.
You know, Lucifer's in it. Yeah, because they had to talk to Lucifer to get Oliver's soul, right? But, which, isn't it kind of fucked up that after all the good that Oliver's done, he went to hell? Like, bro, what do you gotta do? Like, but,
Ghost Rider, apparently.
but, fucking hell, what am I thinking about? I mean, sure, Oliver's not a great guy, but he saved the planet a couple times. Like, come on. Wouldn't use the word good. Oliver made some mistakes, but he's a good father, he was a good leader, and he was a good friend. Where am I? It poisoned the Speed Force, and so the Speed Force started dying, and Barry was losing his speed. Yeah, he slaughtered a lot of people, sure, but I mean, he thought he was doing the right thing. Then he stopped killing people. Then he started again. Ravens versus Niners. That's Super Bowl 48,
It's the
right?
one where the Niners lost because the Ravens never had a flag called on them.
Yeah, that was a frustrating. But Wally shows up. I'm like, oh hey, it's Wally. He leaves that very same episode. But he basically forces Barry to like go into the Speed Force because Barry doesn't think that the Speed Force wants to talk to him because of how he treated it the last time they spoke. Because he attacked him and he was getting, fucking taken over by Bloodwork, which was also stupid. But the Speed Force presents itself as the Flash's mother in a hospital bed dying, and I'm just like, what's the point of this? How many times is Barry Allen gonna have to watch his mother die? This makes 3, bruh. But so it dies, but then when it comes back, it's just Barry's mom again, and she's literally a physical being that roams the earth and has super speed, and they call her Speed Force Nora. Wally had to watch his mother die. Yeah, but like only once, which makes Wally better than Barry. He's also black, so. But fucking
Whoa.
fucking so they have Speed Force Nora, who's also running around in fucking high heels. You guys trapped in the Speed Force too? Well, that's because of Barry. All the bad things that happened. Oh yeah. Well, no, I don't remember. Because, like, Barry was shown a timeline or something like that where Wally was catatonic because he saw Savitar's face, but Savitar ended up being Barry, so it didn't seem like it was that big a deal anyway. Yeah, Savitar tricked Wally, but who's Savitar? But, yeah, Speed Force Nora, and when they recreated the Speed Force, all the other forces came out as well, so you have the Strength Force, the Still Force, and the Sage Force. And they all take human forms. They just jump into people. Still Force should have gone to Harrison Wells. Sage Force should have gone to Cecile. Strength Force could go. I don't really care. I don't care, honestly.
So
but
the forces
forces of nature,
their own bodies instead of their powers going to a person.
basically.
Okay. That's dumb.
Sure. But then the Speed Force. Strength Force going to Joe would have been dope. I'm not gonna lie to you, because like Joe needs a bigger role if they insist on keeping him around, and it actually makes sense. So I rock with it. But
What was the name of Sandman in the Sam Raimi movies?
Clint Marco?
That was his name?
Yes. Are you talking about the actor or the character?
The character.
Yeah. His name is technically William Baker, but they don't talk about that, I guess.
I feel like Joe is the name of a strong, sad man.
Yeah. That's fair. But where am I at? The Speed Force turns evil because she's like, oh, I have to snuff out these other forces or else they're gonna snuff me out. And so she gets black eyes, and the longer the forces exist without being unified, the more the world starts getting destroyed, like the Speed Force storm from the end of season 3. But let me tell you the most disturbing part of this whole arc. Speed Force Nora moves into Barry and Iris's apartment, and he has to like start treating this speed god like it's his actual mom. But then they start implying that Barry's attracted to her because Iris says something about Nora seeing her as competition, and I'm like, never revisit that. I don't care how long the show runs. Never talk about that again. But and then the Speed Force recreates the house that Barry lived in when he was a kid, and then the Strength Force, Still Force, and Sage Force with their human mortal bodies just move in there, and they all just live together and work together now, keeping balance in the universe. And I'm like, don't y'all like need to eat and like poop? Y'all are human beings.
You got the Hype House and the Clout House. Now you got the Force House.
Like I was like, I there were so many times that I paused because I'm like, dead ass. Like this is the most first draft I've ever seen, and I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I've seen some shitty writing. I really have. Flash was good until Thinker. I legitimately think, that DeVoe, he represented a good thing for the show. It was good that they were moving away from speedster villains. But if we're being honest, the problem wasn't that they had 3 speedster villains back to back, Reverse Flash, Zoom, Savitar. The problem is that 3 times in a row they were like, who is he really under the mask? And it's always somebody that Team Flash trusts, so they have a reason to feel betrayed. You can't do that shit 3 times in a row and expect it to still be impactful. Because, like, when Savitar took over Julian's brain, and they're like, who are you? He's like, I'm the future Flash. I was like, what if he's not saying I'm the future, Flash? What if he's saying I am the future Flash? And so from that moment, I was like, it's Barry. It's Barry, and they gave it away as soon as they could. And they did the same thing with Zoom and with the Reverse Flash. In the pilot episode of The Flash, they have Harrison Wells in a wheelchair, and at the end of the pilot episode, he stands up out of the wheelchair, and I'm like, Eobard Thawne. Like, frame 1, I'm like, I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. Teriyaki isn't my favorite meat flavor, then what is? Is it mesquite?
I picked up these fucking Werner mini meat sticks, and I was hungry, so I wasn't reading labels. And this teriyaki is pretty gross, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Season 2 is when they're doing like all the doppelgangers and shit like that, and it's like, oh, Jay has like a Speed Force disease or whatever, and they have to fix him. And then Jay takes Caitlin to the park to meet his doppelganger, or to like see his doppelganger, and they say that his name is Hunter Zolomon. And this was before the mid-season finale, and I'm like, okay. So now, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I do know that whenever Zoom takes his mask off, it's going to be Hunter Zolomon. They're giving away their huge reveals 15, 16, 20 episodes before they actually have the reveal. And then I just have to sit there with my thumb up my ass for months,
And
waiting for...
so they don't feel bad.
Exactly. And I have to wait for everyone who's never read a Flash comic or anyone who's never consumed a story before to get on the same page that I'm on. That's why I got tired of the speedster villains, because 3 freaking years in a row they did the same thing. Who is he under the mask? If you read comics, you already know who he is under the mask. But even if you don't read comics, we gave you the answer. Like, I'm sitting here for no reason, and you're just wasting my time. You're just wasting my time. I don't mind the speedster villains, because there's like 10 of them in the comics. But why are you doing it like that over and over? And it's not like they've had good villains since then. Who do we have? We have the Thinker. We have Cicada. We have the Mirror Mistress. We have the forces of nature themselves, and then a little bit of Godspeed sprinkled in at the end of the season. You're shitting me, bro.
Imagine turning your own show into filler because your foreshadowing is just a cheat sheet.
It's like a magic trick, but if they threw the bottle behind them while they were still watching. It's literally, bro. You showed your hands as early as possible. Because on Arrow, all these shows are written by the same people, by the way. Roughly the same people. On Arrow, in season 5, when they had Prometheus, and it's like, who is Prometheus? That was actually interesting because you don't, or at least I didn't suspect Adrian Chase for a while. But in the episode where Vigilante shows up, and they get a piece of his visor, and Dinah wants to, like, keep it, but Chase insists on taking it to evidence himself, I'm like, what does he want with that so bad? And then I'm like, oh, he must not want anybody to kill Oliver Queen. Why? Because Prometheus has to kill Oliver Queen. Adrian Chase might be Prometheus. But it took until, guess what, episode 14 for me to even think that. And then they revealed it in episode 15. And then, no, they reveal it that same episode, but then Oliver finds out in episode 15. And then the entire rest of the season, they both know what's up, and it's just final arc time. We're not sitting up waiting forever. It'd be hurting me, bro. Because then, again, season 1 of The Flash, they show you that Harrison Wells can walk in the first episode. And then in the 9th by the way, Ethan, these are 23 episode seasons. In the 9th episode of the season, they show you that Harrison Wells is the Reverse Flash. Do you want to know what episode Barry actually finds out? Episode 17. And then they fight in episode 22. I'm like, can we just...
I'm so sorry.
Can we move a little faster? I think 23 episode seasons are a curse anyway. Because unless you have a long time to plan it, you cannot stretch one story over 23 hours without filler. So it's either you're wasting time before we get to the main plot, or you're wasting time in the middle of the main plot. But you gotta stop doing these 23 episode seasons. I think 15 or less. 15 or less feels perfectly fine, at least in my opinion. Because you waste a lot less time that way. Also, stop putting them on the fucking CW. I'm tired of this Adobe After Effects level fucking CGI. And all this soap opera shit. These shows wouldn't be so bad if they weren't soap operas. She was working with Thawne, Iris. I don't care, Barry. Thawne never killed my mother. I can't believe you would say that. It's literally season 5. It's literally the 5th season of the show. How many times can Barry lose his speed for the sake of the show? I feel like he's lost his speed once per season. At least once per season. Am I wrong? I can't outright think of him losing his speed in season 3, but I know he lost it in 1. And you know what was crazy? He was so good when he was on Arrow before he got his powers, and then he was so good in his first episode. But then after that, Cisco, Caitlin, and Wells, and Iris just run the whole show.
Quick intervention here. They changed the melee animation for the gravity hammer, so instead of just spiking people in the face with the bottom of the hammer, you just straight hit them with the hammer. Just without the gravity well turned on.
Interesting. Contain QB scramble. Lamar Jackson loves fucking running. But I know he lost his speed in season 1 with that blackout episode. I know he lost it in season 2 when, Zoom took it. I know he lost it in season 4? There was something going on with it in season 4, right?
Oh, I forgot
I don't know, maybe not.
Used.
I feel like he did lose it in season 4 because it got sent to Iris.
CW Barry is just straight up a whiny bitch.
Bro, and it sucks because Grant Gustin is a great actor and he's doing a fine job. But they give him such shitty material and he keeps crying. That's one of the reasons I don't like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man that much. He cries at least twice per movie. And I'm so over it. It's like, but it humanizes him. I'm like,
how long has your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man been a human?
Everybody's always like, but Spider-Man's supposed to be the everyman hero. He's supposed to be relatable. I got fucking sacked, bro.
I'm watching it.
You know what bothers me?
He tripped your toe.
Another thing that bothers me is people are like, I don't like the Tom Holland Spider-Man because he doesn't have rent troubles. I'm like, he still lives with his aunt. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man didn't have...
I just watched why you went silent.
Time to see this wide open Baltimore offense go to work, and leading them pretty darn good with it. Lamar Jackson out of Louisville.
Sure shot Stitch? I haven't heard from you in like 4 years. The fuck are you doing? Hit me up. Anyway. I don't think the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is gonna develop a god complex. It's like that. Like, I don't have a problem with Spider-Man crying because even Tom Holland Spider-Man has cried once per movie so far. But like when he cried in Homecoming, it's because he thought he was about to suffocate to death because there was a building on his back. In the second movie, it's because he thought that the entire world was about to be in danger because he fucked up, and now Mysterio has access to an entire legion of fully weaponized drones that could be called from space. You know why Toby Spider-Man's crying? Because Mary Jane's dumping him. What the fuck is this game, bro? This is such a clown show. This is such a clown show already. Already.
Fumble recovery.
Holy shit. Booth review? Oh my god! If they overturn it, I'm starting the game over. It popped out before he hit the ground. Whatever. Is it overturned?
No, it looked like his knees hit the ground before the ball
It's
came out.
overturned. We're restarting the game. That wasn't my fault. Anyway. Oh shit, I need to clock out.
Don't forget.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I had every intention of telling you. I just forgot.
Just something told me to check the time. It's fine though. We got 32 hours and 36 minutes on the clock this week.
Almost full time. Did I just hold on? I think I just grappled a live grenade into my face.
Nice. But like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is crying because like half the times that he cries is because of MJ. And I'm like, bro, she not worth your tears. That hurt my teeth.
It wasn't even receptive. It's fine.
Bro, I'm annoyed. Catch it! Since when is Baltimore defense this good? Or maybe it's just because
look and just like slap behind him.
exactly. Maybe it's just because San Francisco has no offense.
No, I just think that this game is severely broken because that's not a play that should ever happen. It doesn't even happen in the NFL.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Maybe one time that.
Man has a spider sense.
And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
And like Andrew Garfield Spider-Man cried too, right? When his girlfriend died because he failed to save her. That's totally fine. But why are you crying over random bullshit, bro? Bro, Ethan, bro. What the fuck am I supposed to do, bro? I lost 18 yards.
The first quarter, you're fine.
Bro. Please! The last football game you played was NCAA 2012. That was the last NCAA game that came out.
His hands were still wrapped up.
I'm not punting this ball. 38 yards, say no more.
Like, from what I'm watching, this game is not finished.
Jimmy Donald Garoppolo is about to make some magic happen.
Who was the quarterback for the
No! Ah! I'm restarting the game.
Who was the quarterback for the Niners when
Back during that Super Bowl.
Sorry, I got lost for a second because this is like I'm trying to determine if this is a Combat Evolved reference or not. Anyway, who was the quarterback when Hardball was coach?
What, I have no idea.
Like when the Niners were good.
The Niners were good? I'm kidding. They're still good. Just not right now.
When Hardball was their coach, they were doing great.
Yeah. I mean, the year that they went to the Super Bowl was that 2020 or 2019 season. They were dominating the NFC pretty damn hard. So like,
Yeah,
Jimmy Garoppolo's been a good asset, but I don't know who's coaching now. And ever since that Super Bowl, because he got hurt last year, so I didn't blame their performance on him for that. But this year, Holy shit.
This is just like a practice season, apparently.
Bro, I want you to look something up for me. I want you to look up 49ers Seahawks pass interference and see what comes up. Because I get the feeling that if you see what I want you to see, then you'll understand why the 49ers should have won that game.
How do you spell interference?
INTERFERENCE.
Seahawks 49ers comes down to questionable missed pass. I forgot I have immediate access to the internet.
Yeah, because EA just rebought the rights to NCAA games. So that's cool. What I hope is that those players are going to get compensated for it, though.
NFL officiating has been, in a word, questionable this year. There have been a number of game deciding calls made or missed that have had NFL fans, players, and coach peeved. Exhibit 943,301. Late in the fourth quarter of Sunday's Seahawks 49ers matchup, when officials appeared to have missed a crucial pass interference.
How many voice lines? Bro, I don't know, but they do a great job with the announcers in the games. Come the fuck! And they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He's all up in his shit, holding his arms.
Literally. But no flag. That's why I think there needs to be something done about officiating in these games.
I feel like at some point, there was like a rule where you have to go a certain distance before it's pass interference, or if it's within a certain distance, it was pass interference.
And you also, apparently, I learned you can't call pass interference on a tipped pass, which is so stupid to me. Because a pass can be tipped, but still catchable. Just because it got knocked off course doesn't mean that it can't be caught. Come on! Anything but what's happening.
I think that this happened the way it did because it's the Seahawks, and the Seahawks have been cheating shit stains for the entirety of their career ever since this old man was coach.
Ever since Joe Biden showed up to coach the fucking Seahawks, it's been garbage.
This old man is a fucking curse on football.
I hate Pete Carroll.
The Seahawks have been bullshit ever since, especially when they had Marshawn
Lynch.
Yeah, when they had him, shit was the worst.
Yeah.
What was I going to do?
Being royally boned by these Edgar Allan Poe ripoffs.
What year did the Niners lose to the Ravens?
It would have been the 2012 season, so 2013.
What's the Super Bowl numbers?
8 games ago. 47, I think.
Niners 2013.
I think after that was Seattle.
Alex Smith.
Alex Smith?
I think that's who it was. Apparently they had
that's the Chiefs
14
quarterback.
fucking.
Well, it was.
I feel like it was him. It was a white guy, and he was super good.
It was. I don't think it was Blaine Gabbert. I don't think he'd shown up yet. I know Colin Kaepernick held the ball at one point in that game.
It was whoever came before Colin.
Yeah.
The guy that came immediately before Colin was great, and then Colin was ass.
Yeah, Colin was not good. Everybody's like, the NFL still won't sign him because they're racist. I'm like, no, they won't sign him because he's not good. He was never good.
I feel like it was Alex Smith, but whoever was the white guy that came right before Colin was fucking phenomenal.
I have to know.
Him and Hardball.
I have to know. Oh, hold on.
Well, now you're looking it up?
Yeah.
Alex Smith is just the most plain white name.
Because I know Alex Smith. He was quarterback for the Chiefs.
got
Well,
switched.
he was quarterback for the Chiefs up until a couple of years ago. Then he went to Washington and broke his leg terribly and was out for a year and a half. Then he played last year and then he retired.
Poor old man. Yeah,
let's-
he was already getting there.
But the most important thing that he did, is he knocked the Steelers out of the playoff contention right at the end of the season, and then he retired. I was like, hell yeah.
And in my dying breath, gives me the finger.
Exactly. Oh yeah, blackout bowl because the power went out. Longest touchdown run, Colin Kaepernick, San Francisco. No, who was the fucking quarterback for this game? It's not giving me anything.
I would think to look up who was the primary quarterback before Colin Kaepernick.
It's putting Colin Kaepernick as the main guy, but
so
I
if
really
you're asking about what I'm doing, it's Halo Infinite.
I don't think. I know Colin Kaepernick played that game, but I don't think he was the primary starting lineup. There's no. I refuse to believe it was Colin Kaepernick. There's no way. There's no way. Maybe that's why they lost.
I believe it.
Damn, that doesn't seem right. But I mean, who am I to argue with Wikipedia? It just does not seem right to me. Come on! I can't stop him from... Alright, I'm losing this game. I concede that I have lost this game. I can't make anything happen on offense.
That was the most
Or
madness
defense.
shit that I've ever seen. You switch to the guy, and then you press the tackle button, and he dives straight down instead of at an angle.
It's just like, bro. Run that shit out, bitch.
I don't think anything is more Madden shit than diving in a straight direction and not the direction you point the stick.
Oh, I didn't realize I was the one returning that kickoff.
Yeah.
I'm just so used to the Ravens having the ball. Okay. Bro, I'm getting beat up by the fucking Ravens. There's a reason why Baltimore has got such a high crime rating.
Wait, you're the Niners?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck Baltimore. You think I'm about to play as Baltimore?
You were the Ravens. That was
I hate the...
I don't know why I thought you were the Ravens, because that was happening earlier.
Why did I dive? I was holding square so that I could catch the ball. You know what? I'll take it. Bro, I'm getting my ass beat by the Baltimore Thieves, bro.
Whoa.
The Baltimore Robbers. Oh my fucking gosh, bro. I can't get into the red zone. No matter what happens, I can't get in the red zone.
I have a really bad joke for you.
Is it this game?
You could call them the Baltimore Drakes because it's a bird and because Drake steals stuff.
There's only a two. I just want to say there's only a 2-point difference between the Niners rating in this game and the Ravens rating in this game. What the fuck is this? This is like a 75 going up against a 100. Please pick this ball. What do you mean out of reach? I was having so much fun in the last one compared to what I'm having now. This shit is set to pro. Like, this is just this is normal. This is medium. I want to set it to all Madden just because fuck my life, you know?
Please don't.
Maybe because I was winning. Yeah, because I won so hard last time. The universe is equalizing.
Imagine having based, like skill based matchmaking
And Madden.
in Madden single player.
True. True. That's how arcades fucking work. I learned that myself.
Yeah, fucking. Oh my god, Mortal Kombat 3 does that.
I caught
on
that.
instant.
I caught that. We're running a. Hold on. I'm running the instant replay as soon as possible. Get these ugly motherfuckers off my screen. I caught that. Look. It's in my hands. Look. Why did my arm get off the ball? He didn't even touch it. I'm about to, for real, start crying on Twitch, bro. That's what's crazy about what's going on. I'm so annoyed. I have -2 rushing yards, bro. I have George Kittle. It's fine. Why are you laughing?
I stuck an elite with a spike grenade. He looks at his arm. He says, "Whose fault is this?" And then it blows up.
What the fuck? It's good to know that Halo still has its sense of humor. What do you mean out of reach? What do you mean bullet pass? I tapped the circle button. Where'd you get a bullet pass from?
I forgot. I picked up a skull. How do I turn it on?
I'm so actually sad.
Can I turn it on?
Look at the throwing yards, bro.
Skull automatically turns it on.
I have 139 throwing yards, bro, and with 0 points to show for it. In the first quarter, bro. I used to be a backup. Now I'm the guy who lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl after I had the lead at halftime. Generally speaking, if you have the lead at halftime in the Super Bowl, you're probably not gonna win.
You're only down by 1 score.
Bro, you think I'm about to score? The higher pitch I get, the more angry I am. I can't make anything happen on the run. Watch this. I'm gonna switch to a run play right now. Watch this. Look at the yards I got. 1. Accent picker, what you got for me?
Why running plays start like 5 yards behind the line?
Please. Bald and Scottish, I got you. Don't worry, fam, I've got you. Alright. Now, do you see Samuel's route? He's running straight towards the corner of the end zone. Pitching this bitch straight to him. Watch this. Catch this. You dirty bitch! Your mother was a whore! And that's how I met her. I was at the pub. Took a look off in the corner. He was right there. Receiving dick from Jimmy Garoppolo. You dirty bitch!
Yeah.
You ever see what's that film called? There are some words that it seems like Scottish people can't actually say, which is fascinating to me. Austin Powers, you know the one lad, fat bastard.
Oh my
That's what I'd be thinking about whenever I do a Scottish, because everybody's like, oh, Ariel, not Ariel, Merida. What the fuck is wrong with me? Ariel, the famous Scottish Disney princess. From Under the Sea. Devontae Freeman stopped up at the fucking. He only picked up one. He picked up one that works for me. You know what would go great right now is a croissant. I'm catching this ball. I didn't catch the ball. Are you having a good time, Ethan?
I think you dirty bitch is even funnier spelled out.
Flag? Flag on what? Face mask. Defense! This is the bullshit that you can't control when it comes to Madden. You could be having a good game. but then suddenly something like this happens, and then what you're supposed to do? You know who else you can think about when you're trying to do a Scottish accent? Do a little bit of Richard Madden. Because honestly, if I'm doing a specific accent, sometimes if there's an actor who has an accent like that, I won't even go for the accent itself. I just do an impression of that guy. So whenever I need to do Australian, I just go straight to Chris Hemsworth. British depends on which one. Because maybe I'll do Benedict Cumberbatch. Maybe I'll do Tom Holland. Maybe I'll do Tom Hiddleston. Who knows? Who knows? All the accents that I'm talking about are from the same part of the world, so don't even worry about it. It's interesting to me that Australia hasn't developed that much of its own accent over all this time. It's still just dirty British. Did you know that Barbados is no longer recognized as a British state?
What is Barbados?
Where Rihanna's from.
Interesting.
She's the ambassador of Barbados, actually. She's the most famous person from that place.
That's unfortunate, and I don't really enjoy that.
She also does a lot for people.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I like it.
I mean, Rihanna just seems like a good person.
She's the good girl gone bad.
I've also always rooted for her ever since she got beat up by Chris Brown, because fuck Chris Brown.
I feel like Chris Brown is a Ravens fan.
You said what?
I said I feel like Chris Brown is a Ravens fan.
Oh. Why? Because I was gonna say Ray Rice. I mean, he does have black Air Force energy, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm stopping this ball. I fell over for no reason. Stop this man! So what I need to do is spend the entire rest of the second quarter scoring. I need to keep this ball for the entire half. Why is that Nicolas Cage? He's my favorite San Francisco 49er. Hail Mary? No, that's the worst thing I could do, especially with Jimmy Garoppolo's QB rating. The only person I would trust to actually make a Hail Mary pass in this game is Aaron Rodgers. Because he's... Aaron Rodgers is also the only quarterback I would trust to make a Hail Mary pass in real life.
Here, Marine, take this. There you go, boys.
Just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie
I have an idea. I'm going to set him up for Hail Mary, and then I'm going to run it myself. They'll never see it coming.
QB rush for 85 yards.
Exactly.
Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
sliding out of the pocket.
That didn't work. I couldn't get forward. I lost 2 yards. Watch this. PA crossers. You know how I said I need to spend the entire rest of the quarter scoring? I didn't I need to get a first down for that. Alright, I lost. Give me 2 more teams.
Bruh, you're only down by 1.
Bro, they're about I turned it over on downs at the 22. I'm out. I'm done. I'm over it. It's Lamar Jackson. You think he's not about to just run that himself? I can't stop that.
Alright. Play.
So this says Dolphins and Vikings.
Sure.
What does that say? Is that more bullshit in my YouTube chat? Where the Dolphins be at? The Dolphins are a 70.
What is? Let me open YouTube here.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do the impossible, and I'm gonna beat the Vikings. I can't believe the fucking Lions beat the Vikings, bro. The Lions got to win.
Hold on. I'm gonna BRB real quick. Watch this man get shot.
Who the hell are the Lions? The Detroit team. They lost 11 straight games this year, then they finally got one win. Fuck it. Pistons suck. Tigers suck. Like, Eminem and RoboCop are the only good things to come out of Detroit, bro. I promise you. Suck.
I don't know what the fuck this guy did, but he had some. You know, you've done something bad when not only do you have SWAT following you, but you have camo SWAT following.
Oh my
you.
God.
Not even wearing black anymore. That's like hitting 6 stars.
I miss the games where you could do that. Fucking National Guard comes after you.
Dude, oh my God, I don't know if I told you about this. I was playing 4, right? And I ran one of the toll booths on the bridge. You know, 1 star, whatever. And then I was going too fast, and I crashed, and there's a piece of the railing that's gone for God knows what reason, in the perfect spot. So I flew off of the bridge, did a barrel roll into the water, and instantly, the second I collided with the water, got 6 stars.
What the fuck? Why are these niggas open?
I was shot to death before I could even get to land.
10-star the entire armed forces. The Coast Guard too. The Space Force.
You get Ultron to drop a city on you.
Ultron drops a city. Oh man. If Ultron insisted on picking up a city and throwing it back down to Earth, why didn't he do like Chicago or Paris or something? Like a big ass city. No, it's gotta be Sokovia. What the fuck? Why? Why are so many Sokovians still alive? No way they evacuated that entire town while they were fighting Ultron sentries. Sack this man! Thank you. Shit.
I am now watching your stream on 2 different platforms.
Megatron 2.
This is the wonder of...
Megatron comes after you. Nah, it's gotta be Lockdown. He is up. This man was open for 30 fucking weeks, bro. Literally an entire probationary period. So look what you've done to me. Look what you've done to me. I'm about to get beat up. This feels like this is what happens anytime I'm not playing as
Buccaneers? Or the Patriots?
yeah, like it's gotta be the Buccaneers or else this shit happens to me. Mod is watching. Don't be sus. Don't you ever say no fuck shit like that again. Watch me come to your house.
That
guy is.
At work, he drives an IS-300, a Lexus IS-300, that is lowered and cambered, and he has not 1, not 2, but 3 plushies of the Among Us guy.
Interesting.
Each in a different color.
At least we prevented. There's new colors now. And like XP levels and shit. And I'm just like, interesting. This game didn't need XP.
The only thing I like about that, and about that game and like Fall Guys, is the customization.
Yeah.
Like,
my character's dapper as fuck.
I thought it was kind of cute that you could be a little ragdoll Rick, and I like the mini astronaut floating behind you.
Yeah.
But I don't want to play the games to get to that, just to get that.
I don't have any problem with Among Us as a game. It's just Town of Salem. But, like, it was just so big for no reason for so long. And now everything is sus. And now every time I see the shape of them everywhere I go. Now The Rock is in Fortnite. I'm honestly pretty happy about him being Why do I have a left-handed quarterback? Why am I just now realizing that I have a left-handed quarterback? This changes everything. Did you see him phase through my guy?
I'm watching. Some weird shit just went down.
Look, I'm in front of him. I'm in front of him? Nah. Look, we're occupying the same space. He's literally phasing through me. It's in the replay. I'm not making it up. He phased through me. Look at this. I wish I could change what I focus on. Right through me.
I almost said something not good.
Right through me to break up the pass. Unfucking believable. I'm so over this game. I love when I'm watching football and niggas just start walking through niggas because they got quantum phasing molecular mechanics.
So here's the question. Every time I call my champion,
The champion logo looks like an Among Us guy.
Oh. But now the question is phasing through someone past interference?
It should be. Bro pulled out all the big words he knew. Bro, it's like watching the second Ant-Man movie, bro. They say the word quantum so many fucking times. I got a touchdown, by the way. Like, I would love to pull up the screenplay of that movie and do a search for how many times the word quantum shows up. And the next Ant-Man movie, called Quantumania. I can't make this shit up.
Molecular level.
Bro, subatomic particles, bro.
Shit right there.
Quantum phasing molecular mechanics, bro. Have you seen that 3 Carnage? Yes. I liked it enough. I wish it had been longer. And I wish it had been rated R. Those are my main issues, because there's just not enough Carnage in the movie. It takes him forever to become Carnage, and then he's barely in it.
Then he goes through and rips all their heads off. It's super gory. No.
Like, because there's a part in the novel, in one of the novels, where Cletus hijacks a plane and just starts shredding dudes. And he takes a guy's head and he bowls it up the aisle in the plane. And then he takes a little piece of his symbiote, drops it in somebody's drink like an antacid, makes them drink it, and it bursts out of their fucking chest. PG-13 movie? No, not with Carnage. Not with Carnage. He's bowling heads. Like, bro. There's a reason that shit's from a novel and not a comic. They can't do that shit in Marvel Comics. Cletus is, yeah. He does have a very unfortunate name. I think it's from Kentucky.
Cool. Cletus Cassidy?
Yeah.
And then Clay.
Clay Aiken.
No. What was Muhammad Ali's real name?
Cassius Clay.
Cassius.
Why'd you expect me to know that?
Why wouldn't you know?
I guess.
Bro, 10 years later, you still call Valkyrie Megan.
Megan de Castellano. Oh, I am the name guy, huh? Please catch this ball. I'm lightheaded after that shit. I put myself through a little bit too much, I'm not gonna lie to you. Bro, oh my god. I will give Cletus credit for one thing. He ain't racist. And that's something that you can't say about most country white folks. So, good job, Cletus. Sure, you be murdering all types of folks, but you do it indiscriminately, and that's the important thing. He has no type. He just kills folks. And and Carnage does do plenty of killing in the movie. It's great. He eats plenty of folks. Let's go. Yeah, I'm kind of beating up the Vikings right now, even though they're rated 5 points higher than me. You might massacre people, but it's not racially biased, exactly.
I am a name guy.
Like, he's not a good guy, but he's not a worse guy either, so. Who's talking? Is that me? Bro, I was going through it, bro. I was going through it.
Please catch this ball.
Are you gonna clip it or something?
Please catch this ball.
What do you mean flag? Flag on who?
Please catch this ball.
Holding offense? I'll take it. I'll keep the third down.
Please catch this ball. I tried to title it as accurately as possible.
A safety, bro. I'm the greatest of all time. Really going through it right now, for real. Bro, literally. Bitch. Yeah, that's pretty close. Hold on, let me watch this real quick. I want to see this for myself. Please catch this ball. I'm lightheaded after that shit. I'm lightheaded after that shit. That's the best part.
You look like you were trying to imitate, like, when a xenomorph comes out of somewhere.
I wish I was somebody when it. Oh! Say no more. Roughing the passer, give it to me. Ineligible receiver downfield.
Hey, this is one of the places that Craig's tour is at.
Ethan? Ineligible fucking receiver downfield. How is that my fault? What was the nigga doing up the field? I didn't like the post-credit scene in Venom either. Because I remember, like, when screenings first started happening, everybody's like, yo, Venom's post-credit scene, though, and I realized immediately what it was going to be, and I hated it, just like I thought I would. Everybody's super excited about this live-action Spider-Verse shit, and I'm just the least I could be. And I'm glad that I'm not the only one, because when it came out that the third Spider-Man movie could have been about Kraven instead of the multiverse, a lot of people are like, yo, can we still get that? Because that sounds fire. That sounds better than what we're about to get. Because I don't like the multiverse. You didn't watch the post-credit scene? Oh, fair enough. How did you like the new Eminem song, though? He doesn't say Venom or Carnage once. The whole song. It's barely, you can't, it doesn't, it's not, listening to it on its own, you would not assume it's for the fucking Venom sequel. At least the other song was called Venom, and he said Venom. I got that adrenaline momentum, and not knowing when I'm ever gonna slow up and I'm ready to snap any momentum. Think it's time to go get him. They ain't gonna know what hit him when they bit with the, get in there. I said knock knock, let the venom the venom. Anyway. Cause like it feels like the movie is also edited to high hell, and you can tell when you're watching it. Because it feels like the entire second act is missing. It's like if you're reading a book and it goes from chapter 6 to the last page. You're just like, oh, okay. I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed it enough to still want a third Venom movie, so I gave it like a 7 out of 10 on my TikTok review. I'll be reviewing movies on TikTok and shit sometimes. I'm very excited to review the new Spider-Man movie because I know I'm not gonna like it. It's not like I don't want to like it. I just know that I won't. What other symbiotes are there? Well, they wasted one by making her not a symbiote. Shriek, Carnage's girlfriend in the movie, is supposed to be one. You already used Riot. There's still Lasher. There's Hybrid. There's Agony. There's Toxin. There's Null, the symbiote god. There's Anti-Venom. Those are all the ones I can think of off the top of my head right now. There's plenty more. I just don't know. I'm not super red on Venom because I got burnt out on Venom in the mid to late 2000s because late 90s and the entire 2000s he was everywhere. He sounded like the 7 deadly sins. He kind of spitting. But Venom was just everywhere and I got so tired of it. Venom for me 10 years ago was what the Joker is for me now. It's just like, what else can you do? And I feel so bad for Sam Raimi even after all this time because he did not want to do Venom in the third Spider-Man movie at all. And it wasn't even like he had anything against the character specifically. It's just like, I didn't grow up with Venom because y'all just came up with him like 7-8 years ago. Like, why do I have to deal with it? But a lot of Spider-Man fans were growing up at that time. So of course they wanted to see Venom, and Sony was like, you're putting Venom in the movie. The only thing Sam Raimi wanted to do was finish up the Goblin story with Harry, and Tobey Maguire wanted Sandman because that's his favorite Spider-Man villain, so he was going to do that. Venom, the symbiote, none of that stuff was supposed to be in that movie. And there's a reason that Venom's the worst part of that movie, because the symbiote is literally an ass pull. It fell from the sky at the beginning of the movie, and that was it. That was the entire introduction of the suit in that movie. It just lands 10 feet away from Peter and he doesn't even notice. It's like, yo, there's a meteor headed towards you and your girlfriend and your spider sense never went off? That's crazy. I also don't like Spider-Man 2 that much either. You're not getting this touchdown. I don't care what I gotta do to get it through to you. I'm superhuman. Innovative animated verbs so that anything you say is ricocheting off me and it'll go to you.
He uploaded this today.
Is the Dark Spider-Man suit Venom and the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man? Yes, it is. That's just pulled straight from the comic. The suit went to Peter, got the suit, brought it to Earth, and then it started ruining his life. And it ended up on Eddie. It's the origin of Venom's actually super complicated in the comics. It took like 3 years. No! Oh my god. But they had to cut a lot of that out for the movie. Because Peter got that suit on a different planet. He was on a planet called Battle World that was created by the Beyonder in a story called Secret Wars, for an event called the Contest of Champions. Where the Beyonder gathered up a bunch of heroes, which included Dr. Doom and Magneto, interestingly enough, and he put them up against a bunch of villains. And Spider-Man's suit got trashed, and he found this machine that makes suits naturally. And he's like, you know what? I want a suit that's like, I can't remember Spider-Woman's name. There's like 3 different Spider-Women, and one of them had a black design with that white spider, and so he wanted a suit that looked like hers. I don't know. He wanted a suit that looked like hers because he thought that her spider looked cool, so it made that. And then once Secret Wars was over, he brought it home with him. And
hold on, a spider that looked like hers?
Yes.
Like who?
Let me see if I can find her name.
Spider Woman?
There's a couple different ones. It's not Jessica Drew. I know that much.
Okay, no. I'm following now. I thought you said Wonder Woman.
No.
That's what I heard.
Julia Carpenter Spider-Woman. Yeah. Yeah, she looked good. But I don't even know what her fucking powers are. So yeah, he brought that suit home with him. It was the main suit that he wore for a long time. Fans didn't like it because it's like this, like, can he go back to his normal suit? And instead of Marvel just being like, okay, we can put him back in his normal suit, they did a bunch of shit with Sin Eater and Tarantula and the death of Jean DeWolf and the Daily Globe and Eddie Brock and plagiarism. It's like, well, the suit's a living thing, so obviously it's going to be complicated to get. All right. Oh my shit, bro. Anyway, we eventually got Venom, and he was everywhere for the next 15 years.
Even in Eminem's little black book.
I mean, he's in good company because Rihanna's in there too.
No, I mean like his song book, but yeah, she is. Probably. Has he said her? Yeah, he said her name.
Did Eminem send Rihanna nudes?
You need hearing it.
I do. You're whispering.
I'm not.
I heard. Did he send her nudes? Like, I don't know. Did he? He might have. But the real question is, do you think they were actually fucking? Or was he just bluffing about that? Because I feel like if he were making it up, she would have said something, right?
I feel like even if it is made up, she's just playing along with it because
because they're just friends, and they've been really good friends for a while.
Just being a good sport.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, we're fucking. You're nothing, MGK. Go fuck yourself.
And it's funny because, like, for as much as Eminem has rapped about being violent towards women, I really don't think that he would be abusive in a relationship since he's been sober. Oh yeah, I mean back in the crack cocaine days, definitely he was beating women. But in the last 10 years, I highly doubt it.
Kim could be a Division I boxer.
Poor Kim. I hope they talk because like they got kids together. So I hope that for the sake of them that they're getting along. I remember one of Eminem's kids came out as what's up?
You do your thing first. Come on, Gordon.
One of Eminem's like adopted kids came out as fucking non-binary, and everybody's like, "Oh, we gotta start calling him them and them now." She killed me. I did not mean to fair catch this at the fucking 1 yard line. I thought my foot was in the end zone.
Eminem. Please help me.
Them and them. How does that make you feel? Shit took me out when I saw it.
Man, he died. Have you seen the skewer for this game?
I haven't seen shit for that game except for Craig.
It's a banished brute weapon that shoots a fucking harpoon.
It's a brute weapon, Craig. Anyway.
Alright.
Why can't I catch, bro? I couldn't even catch COVID if I tried. You like that one?
There we go. Finally, I figured out how to drop the coil.
His name is Tagovailoa. That's a hard ass name to say.
That's a lot. Is he? I feel like he should be like from an island.
Yeah, he's got to be some kind of Polynesian, right?
Like what was the one heavyweight fighter? His name was Ty something. I feel like he was an islander.
I don't know who you're talking about. Hey, Lopez.
Nope.
Here in my garage.
Because it is gross. Oh my god, oh my god.
New M&M's flavor, but all the colors are the
Bug.
them M&M's.
There is some texture clipping. These rocks are reaching into the sky.
Pretty hot if you ask me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm getting shot at, but I can't see where because all I can see is the blacked out sky because of the broken texture.
Here's Gaskin. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves it with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Tua. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
And that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick
Amazon Luna. Oh yeah, isn't that like the Google Stadia type thing that Amazon's doing? When are companies gonna learn nobody wants cloud gaming? I don't care how good I can stream the game, it'll never beat just having the game installed on my console or my PC. I would much rather actually own the game. Because then, if the weather's bad, I could still fucking play.
No one's got internet like that.
Nobody's got internet. Bro, and when Stadia said that if you had 35 megs per second, at least, that you could stream in 4K, I was like, C-A-P. Cap. Like, there's no way. Like, not even Netflix can do that.
Netflix can't even hold 360.
It's just like, bro, come on. Come on now. Also, what do I care if I can stream my game in 4K for? What does that do for me? Can I get 60 frames? That's all I really care about. Cloud gaming is cool, but it never works 90% of the time, and I'd just rather have a console that will work. Yeah, like, way back in the days of OnLive, we figured out that that shit is not effective.
Imagine the input delay.
Literally.
Streaming a 4K game.
And niggas are trying to play, like, Destiny on it. Like, no.
An online game, even smarter.
It's like, oh, aren't you excited to play Mortal Kombat? Like, a game that has frame data? No. Absolutely not. I would never play a fighting game on cloud. No, I was just waiting for the Kinect 2. Well, there is a Kinect 2. The Kinect, I'm pretty sure Microsoft has decided to go ahead and abandon it because they have not said anything about it coming out for the series. That was one of the things I was curious about when this generation of gaming was coming up. I was like, are they gonna? No fucking way. Anyway, I was like, are they gonna do a third Kinect? They shouldn't. They shouldn't have done the first one. The one for the 360 and the one for the One.
Those were two different connects?
Yeah. The one for the One was a lot better. But they didn't make any good games for it. This man is as open as the cheer captain. I didn't want to say that. The one for the One. Like, PlayStation did the move, it didn't work, they didn't do it again. Nintendo did the Wii, it didn't work, they tried again, it didn't work.
Bro, I played SOCOM 4 with the PlayStation move.
Oh my god. SOCOM 4.
It was a combination of the developers ruining a great franchise, the game being asked, and the controls being strange.
The PlayStation iToy 2. I actually really liked the iToy. It was cute, and it did what it was supposed to do. But like the PlayStation Move, I would also like to point out that the PlayStation Connect VR for the PS4
what the fuck?
was terrible for a couple of reasons, but one of the main reasons being that the controllers were just PlayStation Move controllers from the previous gen. Not upgraded in the slightest. Just 9-year-old hardware. No way. No way did I just throw that fucking pick, bro. It got dark quickly, apparently. That's interesting. That should have been a safety, but whatever. 2nd and 24, Ethan. You think they're going to convert?
Are they going to convert?
Yeah.
I mean, they have a hold down to do it.
Hey, yo, they're kind of doing it? Oh, yeah. It is now 3rd and 8. That's fine. Nigga, I'm putting that bit. Yeah, putting that bit tonight.
After all that work, I took down the wrong base.
Pain. You'll never catch me punting the ball personally.
You're on the 1-yard line in your own end zone.
I ain't punting it, bro. I would rather have a safety. Because then I get the ball back. Wait, no, that's not how that works. What else would happen, bro? What else would happen? Ayo, Ethan, I tried to throw a touchdown pass. Guess what happened? Every touchdown pass I go for, bro. But I can't run either. So, like, bro. Bro, these Minnesota receivers are they're on trend or something, bro. What the fuck is going on? Check their urine. I promise you they're roiding. SARMs, anabolics, I don't care. They're doing something. Or whatever the fuck C-Bomb's on. Did you know that there's a lot of folks out there who watch bodybuilding competitions and didn't know that all the bodybuilders are on roids?
I mean, look at him.
It's like, yeah, that's the sport. Let's go.
Sport where you're like allowed to be on steroids.
Exactly. Like any sport where you can get away with being on roids, they're on roids.
Like, it's Olympic water drinking, and no one cares.
Like, bro. Strong men are probably on juice. Power lifters are probably on juice. That's just how that is. It's like, bro, bro. First of all, look at them. Second, like if you were to try to win Mr. Universe and you're not on roids, you are gonna look so stupid on stage next to everybody else. They have these literally unachievable physiques that you have to be on roids to get.
And Joker is out here, like doing a flexing pose next to Bane, and Bane's just standing there.
Bane's just standing there. He just woke up. He's too hydrated. But yeah, it's like they're juicing, bro. And because I guess that means that they have to like accept that guys that they always thought were natty, in fact, aren't natty. It's like, yes, The Rock is on steroids, but because he's a multi-millionaire, he's on good steroids that aren't destroying his body. Kumail Nanjiani on steroids. All the muscle mass that Chris Hemsworth had to gain and the amount of time that he had in order to do it, probably on steroids.
Kamala Harris.
Joe Biden on steroids. Arnold Schwarzenegger back when he was competing on steroids. Like, I'm sorry. I know it's hard to accept, but that's just how it is. Hulk Hogan on steroids. Probably now, still.
Oh, I think he's on a lot more than steroids.
True.
He's on racism.
Yeah. Macho Man, God rest his soul, was probably on steroids. It's just like, it really doesn't matter. The only thing is, if you're gonna be on roids, just be open about it. I'm only gonna... I can't throw a... Ethan. This shit is just painful. It's a pick every time I get the ball, bro.
Is that a Goss Holland? No, it's not. Wouldn't help before.
I can't force a fumble either, so that's cool. So I picked this ball off, right? But I was stuck in the air because I landed on my teammate, and so I was kind of floating, so I couldn't even run. That was cool.
You should have seen the elite Halo shit I just pulled off. You ever sword cancel a general?
Oh.
Do you know what that means?
No.
If you time a melee just right, depending on the Halo, if you time a melee just right, you can just, like, reflect an energy sword.
Interesting.
More concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Flag on who?
Give me that. You don't need a covenant weapon.
Pass interference defense. I will take that. Elite flag placement.
Are you using a real gun? There you go. Good job. None of that covenant bullshit.
Jalen Waddle. Who the fuck is Jalen Waddle? Ethan, I got my pass blocked by one of my receivers. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Watch this play go down, bro. Watch this shit. Look at this. Easy slant route, right? Look at this. Look at this. I throw it up. Look how much room. Look how much room. They're all open. I throw the ball. I throw the ball. It bounces off this dumbass. It bounces right off his dumbass fucking helmet. Why did that happen? And he's looking at it and didn't even try to catch it. It's in his face. Cost me fucking everything.
I don't know why 22 runs on down sometimes.
Bro, literally. This game was dropped on its head. If that shit happened to me, bro, we'd be fighting on the field. Elite ball placement. Ugh.
I don't know why I enjoy that air sound so much.
After this, I'm going to wrap up stream because I need to get ready to go do something else afterwards. So I'll catch y'all tomorrow. You might talk about the Game Awards. I'm free tomorrow, right? I don't have anything to do. Yes. Saturday, I'm going to go watch the fights because my boy Dustin Poirier is fighting for the lightweight title. So I'm excited to see that. And then Sunday, I'm hanging out with some friends for Krimo.
For what?
Krimo.
Kreml?
Krimo. It's Krimo time, Ethan.
Like a black holiday?
It's Krimo.
Right.
It's Christmas.
Sunday is not Christmas.
Yeah, right, but folks are going out of town after that, so this is like the time to celebrate it while everybody's still here. Uncharacteristically of me, I'm not going out of town because I refuse to spend another holiday season with my mother if she stays married to the guy she's married to. I actually don't know if they're... Yeah, because they didn't even divorce. They just separated. I'm telling you all my whole business. Point is, my mom's with this guy who spent some time beating us both up when I was a kid, and I promised her years ago that if I ever saw him again, I'm beating his ass. So she needs to do everything in her power to keep that shit from happening. It would be a shame if her son came all the way from the other side of the state to visit her for Christmas and got put in jail. All right, we're gonna kneel. GG's. You know what? Fuck it. Let's throw a Hail Mary pass to end the game. It'll probably get picked off, but hey, what's the difference? We're up 31 points, bro.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
I mean, by the way you were talking earlier, you know, it's one score away.
Get a locked one deep over the middle.
Let's go. Through the carnage. Ethan, you need to watch that play.
I did.
Bro. No way. No way did that just go down the way it went down. Show me that. Show me that. Where's the ball? It's not on the screen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ethan. 71 yards. And it's funny because that's the pass that didn't get picked off. But all my regular passes all got picked off. 51-13. I've passed for 392 yards, bro. Oh, man. Soda, you gotta tell Betty. You gotta tell Betty I'm the greatest there ever was. And also ask her why she isn't talking to me. I've been trying to check on her lately, because I know she's been like having a bit of a rough time this year, but she just won't say anything, so I'm like, well, what can I do? Oh, he's trying to do what I did. Pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it. Nobody, no, 9 niggas, and nobody caught it. Because it worked when I did it. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's beautiful. I mean, sure, I threw 4 interceptions, but so did he. My QB rating 98. Score summary. 51 fucking points. That was a great game. Can I save that? Can I save that game to like my shit? View highlights.
And if not, they sure should be. We're down, but we're not out.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Watch me throw that shit. Cross body. Cross body. And I came away with it. Unbelievable. I need that shit clipped. Am I going to remember to do that later? I don't know. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's the greatest touchdown play I've ever had in my life. Across all my years of playing Madden. And I've had 99-yard pick sixes. I've had fumble recoveries that went the distance. I've had kick returns that I've gotten touchdowns off of. But that right there is the greatest touchdown play I've ever fucking scored. Mostly because those other examples that I just mentioned, I don't really control that. It's not I chose a play and it worked out. It's something crazy happened and I got lucky. But yo, I mean, sure I got lucky just then, but you know, fuck you, Soda. Stop looking at me. Anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Anyways, my broskies gotta bounce. Bounce on